It's your day in tech history, and it's brought to you by our friends over at DJI. Get yourself your own drone by going over to geekazine.com/DJI. Jeffrey Powers here. I welcome you to the Day in Tech History, a full rundown of technology history 7 days a week. Subscribe to the show via iTunes, Stitcher, or download right from dayintechhistory.com. Now let's find out what happened on this day, your day in tech history. May 25th. Happy Towel Day. It's a tribute to fans of Douglas Adams, author of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books. 1925, John Scopes was indicted for teaching the theory of evolution to his Tennessee high school class. 1944, Robert McPherson was born. He is the mathematician at Princeton that discovered the intersection homology with Mark Gorski. 1945, Arthur C. Clarke circulated copies of his paper, The Space Station, Its Radio Applications. This suggested how TV could actually use geostationary space stations to broadcast, or bounce a broadcast. 1961, President John F. Kennedy declared to Congress that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before the decade is out and landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth. Sorry about that. But the actual speech didn't happen until September 12th of 1962. This was just announcing that he was going to do it. 1977, 20th Century Fox released the science fiction film Star Wars, which would be later retitled Star Wars Episode IV, A New Hope, directed by George Lucas and starring Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Peter Cushing, and Alec Guinness. It opened in 32 theaters. 1982, the Philips Electronics Company introduced LaserVision as a playback media for Laserdiscs. 1983, 20th Century Fox released the science fiction film Star Wars Episode VI, Return of the Jedi. 1994, CERN holds the first international World Wide Web conference in Switzerland through May 27th. 800 people applied to participate in the conference, but only 400 participants were admitted. 1998, many librarians and academics raise concern as the Internet is an unmonitored reference for advice in medicine. They become concerned that some factual information may not be correct. And in 1999, Corel released Corel WordPerfect Office 2000. It included WordPerfect 9, Quattro Pro 9, Corel Presentations 9, and Corel Central 9. Microsoft Visual Basic for applications, and the Trellix 2 web design software for $99 and a professional version for $199. And now this word from our friends over at DJI Technologies. The Phantom 3 has been released just in time for all your springtime flying. In both professional and advanced models, the Phantom is one of the most popular drones out there. And it can make you feel like a kid again, just like when you got your first RC car years ago. With video up to 4K, you can have fun taking overhead shots, aerial footage in parks or by the lake, or you can just fly over your house to see how many of your kids' toys ended up on the roof, or if your roof even survived the winter. I encourage you to go over to geekazine.com/DJI so you can get free shipping on that DJI Phantom, and it supports the Day in Tech History. Then go out to the park and have a ton of fun. Geeky fun with DJI. Now let's get back into your Day in Tech History. In 2000, eBay removed auctions for up to 5 seats to witness the execution of Michael Toney, who had been sentenced to die for the 1985 bombing deaths of 3 people. 2001, Eric Weihenmayer of Boulder, Colorado, becomes the first blind person to reach the summit of Mount Everest. And the official website of the White House, whitehouse.gov, was hacked, causing a denial of service for the second time in a month. The first near-identical attack occurred on May 4th. 2006, Nielsen Net Ratings announced that Google accounted for a full 50% of all Internet searches conducted in April of 2006, gaining 3 percentage points in market share over the previous month. And Enron Corporation executives Kenneth Lay and Jeffrey Skilling were convicted of fraud, resulting in the company's downfall. 2007, Google Street View was launched in the United States. 2008, the International Telecommunications Union released a report revealing that the number of mobile phone users worldwide had exceeded 3.3 billion by the end of the previous year, that being 2007. And the NASA Phoenix spacecraft landed successfully on the surface of Mars in the Green Valley region of the Vasistas Borealis. 2009, North Korea announced that they conducted an underground detonation of a nuclear device in North Hanyang. 2012, Yahoo discontinued Yahoo LiveStand, and a judge ruled that the girlfriend was not responsible for an accident the boyfriend got into when he was texting and driving. The accident involved the husband and wife who were riding on their motorcycle. When they were hit by the boyfriend, the husband and wife both lost a leg in the accident. And in 2013, an original Apple I signed by Steve Wozniak sold at auction for $671,000. And in 2014, Apple files for a permanent injunction against Samsung for infringement on their products. Apple had won a $199.6 million decision earlier in the month. And that's your Day in Tech History. My name is Jeffrey Powers, www.dayintechhistory.com. All the show notes are over at wikizine.com, Geekazine's wiki. And of course, you can like the Facebook page and follow Twitter at Day in Tech Hist. Until tomorrow, take care. Day in Tech History is copyright 2015, JMP Enterprise and Geekazine.com.